Hey, this is Jason with PTCI, and today we're going to go into the News On app. We know that with PTCI cable going away, that the Oklahoma City channels are a big loss, and News On is a way that you can get some news out of Oklahoma City for free. And this app is free as well. It's available on Roku and also on Apple, any kind of Apple products, whether it's your phone, tablet, or if you have Apple TV at your house. When you first click into News On, it's going to, across the top, have your local stations like KFDA out of Amarillo, KVII out of Amarillo, KWCH out of Wichita, KOKH out of Oklahoma City, and KOCO out of Oklahoma City across this top line. You can also set favorites in this line right here. We've got KOCO out of Oklahoma City and also KOKH out of Oklahoma City set as favorites, as well as WFAA out of Dallas. I've highlighted KOCO. When I click on that, it's going to bring up this little box up here at the top. It is the previous newscast. Anytime there's live news on, you'll go to the live newscast. But if there's not, you will go to the most recent newscast. Now all I have to do is click on this and it will bring up the news. First, it will typically bring you up an advertisement. You'll notice at the top it says ad 1 of 1. It typically is just one ad, and it's going to be about 30 seconds or so, but then it will take you into your newscast. And of course, that's how they make it free, is they do offer it with some advertisement as a part of it. Sometimes when your newscast comes up, you'll just see maybe the logo of the station that comes on. That means they're in their ad break, and so they don't match up necessarily. Just like right now, KOCO is obviously in their news advertisement break, and now they go into the news. And you're going to watch it just as you would as though it was live TV. Like I said, if the live news isn't on, you're going to watch the most recent newscast. If I just hit the back button to go back out, you'll notice there's a line below here. For KOCO, it's got previous newscasts. This is the 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., the 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., the 4:30 to 5 a.m., and then even last night's the 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock Sunday night news. Now, if I don't want to have this as one of my favorites, I can simply click over to this box that says Remove from Favorites, and I click OK. So it is now out of my favorites. You'll notice the box over there now says Add to Favorites. So if I go to one that I want to add, I simply click over there and click OK, and now it is added to my favorites. Now I'll click back out. There is another line on this main page for other nearby stations. It's going to list them there. Also back up at the top, they do have another tab for the coronavirus, since that is going on right now. Of course, anytime there's a major news event going on, they may have a tab up here. They've actually got it broken down in here by areas: Northeast, Southeast, West, Midwest, and Southwest. So you can look at major news stories that way as well. Or we can go over here to all stations. Across the top, you're going to see the closest stations. It's got Amarillo stations, Wichita, and Oklahoma City listed there. But if I want to see news from anywhere in the country, I can click on any state in the union and look and see where there's news. I can go up here to Maine, and I can see 2 stations from Bangor, Maine, and also 3 from the Portland, Auburn area, and 1 from Presque Isle as well. And if I click on them, it's the same as it is on the other stations. If they have news on live, I can see that. If it's not, it's the most recent newscast. This one showed that this was the noon newscast. So I can literally see news from anywhere in the country here on News On. And once again, it is a free app to add anywhere on Roku or on any of your Apple products.